Hi, Aries. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your weekly read. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what is coming up for this particular week. Okay. I hope everything is going fantastic for you, Aries. And I can't wait to do this read for you. We had a new moon in Taurus yesterday, which was on the 27th of April. So with that in mind, it is all about, putting in some new aspirations, doing the research, doing things that follow your dreams, guys. It's really putting some things and efforts in place on what it is, goals that you have and milestones that you want to hit, and start putting that into play. Okay, so let's take a look. We're going to start with what Spirit wants you to know most, then career, money, finance, and we will exit out with love. Okay, so let's take a look. It's where your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus and your North Node. Okay, so what is going on for Aries? Guys, thanks for all the love, and thanks for all of you that have been booking sessions with me, the coaching packages, as well as your personal reads. It's been fantastic, and it's just been so great meeting so many new faces here, as well as the familiar ones, which I'm so grateful for as well. So thank you very much. All right, let's take a look at what's going on for Aries. What do we have for Aries that Spirit wants you to know most? What is it that we're getting here? Okay. Wow. Interesting. Two major arcanas right out of the gate, guys, here. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, wow. Interesting, guys. You have four cards. You have four cards that are major arcana, and what Spirit wants you to know most right out of the gate coming here. What is at the bottom of the deck? It's regarding some sort of partnership or coming together in unity with another person. Now, this could be some sort of partnership that you have, whether it's romantic or otherwise, joining forces, connecting bonds with other people. It's that connection and that attraction that is there. So I get there's some sort of attraction in a certain situation. Now, I do get, I've got this is about perhaps overcoming something to put something on strong, solid ground. So, and getting out of the illusion of a situation. So interesting. This is interesting that that's your underlying energy, because I feel that there is it has you watching out for some sort of negativity about putting something on strong, solid ground, and to keep your groundedness about any fantasy or illusion on a situation. Now, maybe in the past that could have been something that getting caught up in a way that was kind of a dreamy state, and it was kind of like it was almost as if that you were dreaming how something could be, and you're making that your reality versus what is really happening. And now this is here about putting something on strong, solid ground that is not illusion, that has practicality attached to it. So you're kind of like releasing the chains of kind of that devil energy regarding fantasy and illusion. Okay, in terms of making choices in your life, whether it is work, love, or life. Okay, but that's what's coming through. Let's take a look at what we get in terms of any sort of indication that Spirit might want you to know in terms of that underlying energy. What do we get? Yeah, communication. Wow, interesting. Yeah, this is having good communication, and it's a 33 card that reduces to a 6, which is kind of birthing something new. It's confidence in your communication as well. So this is a beautiful card. So I feel that this is focusing in on, like, instead of keeping things to yourself for fear about how other people might feel, no, you're putting it out there. Okay, you're stating how you feel. You're putting out there what's important to you. You have dreams and goals. You have opinions as well, and other people do too. It's respectful communication too. Okay, you when you express yourself rather than keep it to yourself. You are releasing energy, and you are promoting good health, not only in terms of your throat chakra, but all your body and your mind. So it's really about promoting a healthy body and mind by expressing, how you feel, and expressing your opinion as well. So it indicates that you have something important to say, and you're being encouraged to communicate and express yourself. And that could be through writing, that could be through speaking, Aries. It could be through dancing, acting, music, art, however you prefer to do that. That's what you're being encouraged to do right now. Okay, it is. and maybe that you intend to inspire others around you, or maybe you just want to heal yourself. It's just really important to raise your own vibration. And when you express yourself, you're doing that. And that in tune, does raise the vibration of the world. Okay. So it's communicating your truth. All right. There's been a transformative period, scorpionic energy with the death card coming through here. So there's some sort of shift and change, a transformative period. It's somewhat spiritual. I do feel a change, a transition. There could have been an upheaval that leads to some sort of balance, justice, Libra energy. But here comes the sun, right? Leo coming through here, and this is new vitality. So, like I said, it's like it's a transformative way of how you're communicating now, doing, being, and how you're seeing yourself, and others might, it's different, and what's so beautiful about it is that you're stepping up in your own truth. And you can't ask, others cannot ask more of you other than your truth, right? And this is you standing up and being in your truth. I do get there's been victory, success, accomplishment. So this transformative period is quite an accomplishment that balances something out and brings new vitality to you. So whether you're putting it towards any sort of endeavors, enjoying life overall, this is saying is that you've overcome some sort of obstacle and now you're birthing something new. And you guys, it has to do a lot with the arts and the beauty. You got the Empress card coming out. That's the birthing of something new. You're pregnant with a new idea. You're pregnant with perhaps even a child for some of you. For others, it could be a new project or a new idea, and you've overcome something that maybe you felt impoverished before, but no longer, because you've got this Six of Wands coming through, and people are seeing this change in you. And there's confidence, there's progress, there's success, and with that, this is victory and rewards. And so this is quite beautiful, guys. So by communicating your truth, you create a healthy and very quite harmonious life, is what's coming through. Anything else that wants to come through here? What do we get in terms of? Let's just take a look at this Five of Pentacles. What you've overcome here. What is this? Anything more? Six of Cups. Something from the past, guys. It's something perhaps from the past or a memory. Okay. This could be something that you've held, something that was sentimental to you. It's also healing and comfort. So you've overcome something from the past. So that's what this card is saying. What else? Queen of Pentacles. And now it's about nurturing you, nurturing your truth. Capricorn energy is coming through here. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So this is telling me is that you're kind of mothering you, nurturing yourself. Might have to do with a motherly figure, of a memory of a motherly figure. Try to say that 5 times fast, right? But no, but it could have been that memory of a parental mother figure in some sort of way. But this is about you nurturing yourself and placing your energy, effort, and time into that of which does, and not making any rash decisions. She's very sensible. The Queen of Pentacles is very much a very down to earth and very practical. So when it comes to communicating your truth, you're getting out of the illusion of, I'm not worthy to speak my truth in some sort of way. And we know that's not the case, but it can be silly sometimes when we suppress our feelings. Maybe sometimes it's so we don't hurt others, but you end up hurting yourself in the process. And just, this is also about being very cognizant of how you come across. So, just be aware of your communication, but there's a lot more confidence, and this is confidence in expressing your truth, the majority of this. What is it, what, any sort of victory that we need to know about here? Anything that wants to come back? I'm going to use a different card for this, guys. I'm going to use to see if anything wants to come through. Let's take a look at the Lenormand deck and see what comes out. Oh, that wants to come through. Oh, it's the heart, speaking your truth. It's a 24 card. It's the heart. And it's the path, the heart's path, man. And look at the stork, the birthing of something new. I got to pull this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I meant to, usually this works really well within pairs. And so that's how you kind of want to do it rather than alone. So with the 24 card, that being the heart, it's talking about And this is the road. So you've got some sort of, there's a new path in your heart that is birthing something new in the stars. That's the 16 card. But I feel that there's movement and change and birth that's happening with the stork. And it's happening in your connection, kind of, it's kind of like there's, for some of you, there's a positive relationship change. Now, whether that's within the relationship between you and source or relationship between you and another person. But with the 24 card here, it has to do with your heart. It really does. It has to do with love and loving, emotional, passionate, romantic. It's a very positive card. And yeah, this is really quite beautiful. Um, Interesting. And when you get the road and the heart, it's like making a decision in your heart, making a decision in terms of moving forward. It's some sort of love for when you get an open road like that, it's like freedom. So it could be an open road, which is the love of freedom to birth something new. Yeah, to birth something new, guys, and to birth something new and having a change of mind, a birthing of having a change of mind, stars and stork, a change of mind, new hope and inspiration. It's a divine guidance and blessing. How interesting is this? Is coming through what spirit wants you to know most. A divine blessing of your heart is free. Oh my gosh, this is success. Something your heart was like, it was suppressed in some sort of way. Anything else that spirit wants you to know most, that wants to come through? Look at this, guys. You cannot plan this. This is so beautiful. It's a 6 card birthing something new, and this is all about love. So there's been a change. This is the throat chakra, and this is communication, about love. And so this talks about the need to see the world through the eyes of love, and hence the heart card coming through. So this tells me that you attract what you are, and if you see through the eyes of love, you're going to attract more love into your life. So if you've been having a challenge attracting love into your life, this is saying be the love, right? So it's a time that you ask yourself, are you really open to giving and receiving in love? And do you think you're worthy of love? And so really asking those tough questions. Do you believe that love exists for you? Or and when you're open to giving and receiving, this is saying that, like, you see through the eyes of love and you attract more love into your life. So really that's the bottom line here. But really ask those tough questions, okay? So yeah, when you're open and you're expressive and you're giving and receiving, that's when you know that you're worthy of love, because you are worthy of yourself in communicating, and you're putting that message out there, and you're not afraid to be who you are or to be your truth. So, this is all through the eyes of love, and that goes for communicating in love. Again, any sort of bondage or unity that you come together with. This is putting something on real strong, solid ground here. My gosh, you guys. I feel like you're birthing something for some of you in the arts, because this is the Empress card, and she's about art and beauty, and she knows her worth. And so, she's all about, love. I feel that there is new vitality in love, and it starts with you. So let's go ahead and take a look at what comes through in career, money, and finance for you and see what we get. Okay. So career, money, and finance, what is important for Aries during this particular time? So that's what Spirit wants you to know most this week. Okay. But very beautiful, guys. I love seeing this. I just love it when your beautiful energy comes out, and you've got so much charisma, and you've got so much to share for the world, to really help them light that fire and light your own fire as you move forward. And that can't be suppressed. It's hard to suppress a flame. You can blow it out, but flames are just so life-giving. It just, I mean, it dances. It's just hypnotizing, I should say. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at what is coming in career, money, and finance for you. Okay. This is something having to do with the past. You're balancing out the past history, okay? You're looking right at it. And so you're focused in on getting balance within your life. And I will tell you, you're making a choice to persevere and have authority over your emotions, especially as it relates to your career. There's a message that comes through, guys. If you've been looking for work, or this could be a new project coming in, because I get the Page of Pentacles, and that's usually about prosperity and manifestation. These are new opportunities coming in. Balance is restored. It happens when balance is restored from something of the past. So there's a new opportunity that comes through. Now, there could be a job that comes through from the past to balance something out. There could be a balancing out in terms of the pay scales, in terms of what it is that you want. You're persevering and you're making a choice to have a bit greater authority over your emotions. What is this Page of Pentacles coming through? What is this? What do we get? Oh my gosh, passionate Knight of Rods, the Magician card is something you've manifested, guys. It's something that you've manifested, you've already thought about, and you've already made some progress on, or you've had a little bit of a leeway, or you've got a little bit of a lead on it, or you're just starting it, and you're passionately moving towards it, because it's the saying that you've got everything that you need in order to accept this. It's going to balance everything out, and it's in the background that could be kind of hidden, but it's going to balance everything out. What do you need to know about this? What do you need to know about this opportunity? Let's just take a look and see what that is. What do I want to pull here? Let's go ahead and pull this and see what comes through. Norman, what is it that this new opportunity coming through? What do you need to know about this? Anything that wants to come through? It could be from a masculine energy that's coming through, okay? And it might have to do with a child. Maybe this masculine person does have a child. So it could remind you of childlike. It could remind you of like your inner child in some sort of way for some of you. Let's just take a look and see what we get. Okay, so what I'm getting here is we got the 28 card coming through here, and this is the man. This usually is a neutral thing. So, but you get the man, but then you also get the child. So I feel this could be. This could be someone that could be a little bit younger as well. So, it could be that has to do with the child, the beginning, the innocence, a childlike innocence. Someone might bring out the childlike innocence within you, or this could be working with children. For some of you, a message of an opportunity to work with children, and this is a message that is coming through. You do get the 36 card, and this usually is, you've got the book. Actually, this is the letter. You've got the letter. So, this is about, for some of you, it could be about writing a children's book as well. But this is a spiritual book, because this is the cross and then this is the book. Or this could have something to do with, kind of like a difficult time. Something reminds you of a difficult time as a child. And a lot of you could be writing a book about this, or you could be writing something about it. It is something that you've overcome. It's, something that you've overcome, like the dark night of soul, a difficult or challenged situation that you've gone through some sort of spiritual enlightenment, and you're putting it into a book, or you're writing it down, or you're putting a pen to the paper on something that is something that you have dreamed of, something that you've already, again, started, that you're passionately moving towards right now. What do you need to know about this? Anything more that's going to be key? Let's just pull numerology on this. This is interesting, guys. Okay, what do we get? It has to do with, some of you, it has to do with your health. So you could be writing about health, okay? For others, it's about self-love. You're doing a passion project on self-love and loving oneself. Whatever you're doing is bringing domestic harmony into your life, okay? To your home, bringing domestic harmony. It has a sense of completion. of bringing something to life. I will tell you, whatever this is, it brings in a lot of abundance. Okay. It brings in a lot of abundance here. Um, Anything more? All I know is that this message coming through is going to balance something out. So if you've been worried about balancing out your money, that's coming through. And it has to do with your creativity, something that you're creating, painting, writing, something of the sort. You got the card of creativity coming through. So I feel that it has to do. It's really going to be key. And it's something like you felt like an outsider in the past, something you feel you were locked out of, like you couldn't do. But now I feel that it's changing. It's the dream. Yes, I can do this. You guys, I told you it's a dream coming true and it's birthing. This is a 6 card. Make that wish, guys, and start putting the efforts into that, which is what the inspired action moving forward. Manifest it. You've got all the tools necessary and you're already making progress on it. It's going to bring in abundance. I'm telling you guys, Jeez, don't be lazy about this, okay? Listen to your inner voice as you move forward on it, all right? This is what I'm getting. All right, let's take a look at what's coming through in love, okay? Wow, that's powerful, guys. Ooh, I'm excited. Note your comments below, guys. Let us know and do share with all your Aries, your fellow Aries out here, okay? All right, let's take a look and see what's coming through in your love life. What's the message that wants to come through? Okay, because it might not be a person, it might just as a message. Whatever wants to come up that's most important this week is what it will show. Okay, so we've got the 5 of Cups, we've got the 4 of Swords, we've got the 6 of Pentacles, we have got the 4 of Cups, the Judgment, making a decision, and the King of Cups. All right, bottom of the deck, 5 of Swords. There was some sort of conflict about balancing something out. This has to do and then being able to passionately moving forward. You feel like everyone's coming at you. For some of you, you feel have a lot that's coming out. You have a lot that's coming towards you, but you're standing high on your competition. You're standing overall. You're overcoming some sort of conflict, and it has to do with your pentacles. I will tell you guys, there's something that you could be holding on tightly to. Okay. So what do you need to know about this? It could affect your love life. So, hey, it's why it's showing up. Manifestations, okay? This is about focusing in on manifesting and holding your ground. What you need to know is that, the 8s are really beautiful because it brings in such beautiful balance, but this is, you need to acknowledge the power of your mind and the ability to manifest what you want. Now, it's showing up in love. So this is saying, to overcome the obstacles of the competition out there, to overcome, holding on to something too tightly, to go for what you want with the Ace of Wands. That's, passionately moving forward with a creative spark, with new passion and inspiration and energy. It wants you to use all of that. You're being urged to really focus in on that. Yeah. Now, obviously, it's saying is that if your dreams serve the greater good, that's where you're going to find the greatest manifestation. Okay. So focus in, know that manifestation is going to be very key, especially within your love life. So really focus in on that, guys. Okay. This card is really big. It's not going to hold up there. I just was curious if it would, but this is the fire energy that's coming through. So just keep that in mind. Really take your flame and start putting it into existence, because this is saying is that what you want wants you, but you have to know that it is available here for you to be able to move forward. Okay. You have to use your thoughts to make your dreams come true, and making sure that you're not, focusing in on your fears, but on your faith. So monitor those negative thoughts and predominantly make sure that you're focusing on what you want. I do get, there's a conflict towards that. Maybe you've had some past disappointment in love. This is saying, get the rest that you need, because enlightenment's going to come through. Re-energize your body, mind, and soul. Okay. It's going to help balance things out. Balance this is about gratitude and equal give and take. So as you passionately move forward in love, focus on the equal give and take. And think about what love means to you, and make decisions as you move forward. You could be dealing with the King of Cups, someone who's got water in their chart, but this could be you just having authority over your emotions and making the decision: I'm going to have authority over my emotions, and I'm not going to let my emotions get the best of me. I'm going to, and so with that in mind, what do you need to keep in mind? Okay, that you have a brand new beginning in love. This is a brand new beginning. Okay. This is different than before. Okay. Let go of pride. If you've done something wrong, or, you make a mistake, admit it, and then put in the effort and make the changes. None of us are here perfect. Okay. But this is really focusing in on putting pride aside. Okay. Admitting when you're wrong, and maybe choosing to see another person's point of view, because this is an end, this is coming to fruition, and you've got a new beginning. Okay. So it brings upon a healthier vibration, which makes your dreams come true. So the bottom line is to create a happy, harmonious life, and you let go of your need to be right or in control. That helps. Okay. So don't overpower, belittle, or punish another person. Admit, admitting when you're wrong really builds character, guys. I mean, inner strength and self-esteem, and it opens the door for a lot more resolution. So I admit my mistakes, and when you do, you improve your quality of life. Anything more that wants to come through in love? Spirituality. It could be that you've ended a tough cycle, guys. I do get a karmic completion that has taken place, like a big lesson has been learned, and now you're focusing in on new beginnings without the pride getting in the way, and you're focused on your spirituality. And I think that's what's really super helping you here. You're persevering in matters of the heart. Focus on your uniqueness, and that's what I get coming through. Is there anything more that wants to come through in love that's going to be key? Anything that Aries needs to be aware of in love? What do we get? The Sun card. That's beautiful, guys. Sun card and the Clover. Oh my gosh, that's just it's beautiful. It's all good luck, guys. So I feel that you've got this opportunity. With the Clover here, I just feel that there's something that is birthing. There's like a lucky opportunity with the Sun card coming into place. My gosh, this is like new vitality in a lucky opportunity. This is very positive luck and an opportunity in love that brings in new vitality. So for some of you, you're moving forward with new vitality in love with the Sun card, happiness, confidence, and success in love. This is success by itself here. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, this is success with a lucky opportunity is coming your way. How can Aries best prepare for this? What is it? Anything more that you can give us on this? What do we get? Wow, Seven of Pentacles. It's going to be very fruitful. And Knight of Swords could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this, for some of you, it's Eight of Pentacles. It's about being very disciplined. It is about getting more education, getting more information on this person, get more information on this person before making that decision to move forward, because the Seven, they stop at the harvest and then before they move forward again. So get more information, and if it moves you over to calmer waters, and it makes you feel abundant like the Nine of Pentacles, then it's like, go for it. Yeah, I think that there is something comes through here, movement forward, and because you've got this is like having everything with success. It's just you've got everything. If it makes you feel like that, just make sure that there's any sort of deception. So you're going to be able to suss that out. What's the best way to be able to handle that? What do we get? Yeah, the environment of your heart is going to let you know. All right. Does my heart feel balanced? 44 reduces to an 8. Is that what I manifest? That 8, right? So you're going to know. All right. Surrender to the emotions of the body, and it's going to tell you, okay, in a given situation. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Note your comments, like, and subscribe. If you are looking for a personal read, click the link in the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.